even when we think about the realm of dating, right? Women have now been kind of like trained to think about what they want. Some are superficial and that they need the 666 kind of thing. You got to be 6 foot tall, six pack, and six figures, right? Some women think that they one up those women by not being superficial, by saying he needs to be ambitious, and he needs to be ambitious. We need to work well together. He needs to be funny, and it's like that's not at all what a relationship is. A relationship is not about height. A relationship is not about ambition. A relationship, especially for a woman, is about how do you feel and your interpretation of the feeling. When you say that you wanted to be ambitious, are you talking about safety? Like, does safety occur to you in terms of financial safety? Right? How do you feel in your body around him? Do you feel safe intimately? Right? Like, do you feel like you can bare your soul around things that you would like to try in the bedroom, that you could say to him, and it's an open space, right? Like, how do you feel? So beyond a definition around grace, it's the resonance about how people want to feel when they're experiencing grace. Is it for the next time, or do you need it like right here in the moment where somebody can say, well, of course you weren't able to because it was so difficult, or I was difficult in that season. So of course you shut down on me. You understand? Yeah.
Good, yeah. Because I'm the type of person who would, if I got a B on a test, I'm thinking, where did I go wrong? Why didn't I get the A?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, maybe I should have been studying for 2.5 hours opposed to
Right.
30 minutes
Right.
scrolling Instagram.
That. Yes. Right. Instant, like instant, you know, looking to analyze and to search and to see what could be better, what could be done, as opposed to I'm embracing my humanity. Now, of course, the latter sounds ideal or sounds like the better thing. However, right, people who are analytical have their place, because those people who are analytical, thinking about the next time, are often the same ones who are able to think ahead. So they're the ones who, because they have the intention of doing it well, they're the ones that think back. But sometimes the person who has grace in the moment for others also requires you to have grace in the moment for them, which means that sometimes, it's not for all, but sometimes those are the people who might be a little bit more haphazard or don't think ahead, because the idea is that we can fix it when that problem comes, versus the analyzer who's trying to avoid to have to fix anything, period. So they both have their pros and their cons, right? So I won't say, I would say that grace can be both, right? Grace is, there's a willingness to accept a person in real time and in the future for what has occurred, that has longevity to it. So it has to have a lifeline to it that is long, right? In other words, some people, it seems like they've forgiven you in the moment, but they bring it up. You understand? So it's like, yeah, I forgave you, but I'm not finna forget, because I had to pay attention to this behavior. But when there's grace, there's, flaws are collapsed. It evens out. It's not something, it's no longer an obstacle that you have to climb and figure out. It collapses to where there can be ease. So that would be my long journey into explaining grace.